guys, this here is a Casablanca 50-inch Panama XTR ceiling fan. Now this is obviously a newer Casablanca, and I don't typically tend to like newer Casablancas. However, this one actually I picked up at the same time as the baby Charleston that I made a video of last. But it took me so long to finally get around to making a video of this one, or to hanging it. I actually hung it a while ago, but took me a while to make a video of it because this one I actually won't be keeping. It's actually going to a friend of mine. But yeah, so yeah, I'm not keeping it. I'm just making a video of it, and also just testing it to make sure that it's working and everything. But it came from the Restore, the Timonium Restore, and I got it, like I said, same exact time I got my the 38-inch Fasco Charleston that I filmed in my previous video. So this one is in white finish. I'm not sure if this is, I think this is the Snow White finish. It's like slightly textured, which is kind of cool. The blades, I can't tell if the blades are warped or if they're just insanely just a steep blade pitch, but it has a really steep blade pitch. Now this one obviously has the XTR motor, which is the spinner motor. It's a very large spinner motor, so it's not the stack motor. So obviously it's going to have different performance than the stack motor K55 or XLP models. But yeah, it still has the same general characteristics of the Panama vents, the blade arms, and the hang true, as well as the IntelliTouch, or that's actually not only IntelliTouch, just the stack motor in general style nose. Another thing that I forgot to mention is that this fan is actually 4-speed. I did not know that these came in 4-speed actually. So, yeah. Also, the speed sequence goes high, medium, low 1, low 2, instead of low, medium, high like on the stack motor models. And that's because they don't have to worry about a rubber flywheel that could possibly get damaged from the constant jolting of it starting up on high first all the time. So, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and start it up on high now. So its performance is comparable to the stack motor models, honestly. I think it moves about as much air as the stack motor models. Maybe not quite as much, but it's just as quiet, I think. That's very surprising. The spinner motor models typically have more of a motor hum. Here's medium or speed 2. Kind of a standard medium speed. And low 1 or speed 3. And finally, low 2, which is the aesthetic low. Definitely a very nice slow low. So I'm going to reverse, and we're going to start it up on low 2 this time. And low 1. Medium. Looks like it's going a bit faster in reverse on medium. And high. That looks about the same. Okay. So, it's a nice up-close view of the finish, and you can see the texture that I was talking about. It's almost a crinkle finish. Actually, it kind of is like a very small, very subtle crinkle finish. It's not as textured though, but it is textured. And then the Casablanca tag is on this side. Just the Casablanca tag. It doesn't have the model information or anything. And the plastic, the protective plastic, is still on there. The film. I'm not going to pull it off. Has the original Casablanca pull chain extension, the one with the the silver lettering with the coppery colored background, and blades. They're also kind of textured a little bit. Motor housing, the hang true. The motor housing on these is a little bit more squared off, which is interesting. And then the top is very different. It's got a different, I'm not sure what you'd call this, motor mount, I guess. The bracket that attaches the motor to the housing and the down rod. But it has the same hang true. And you can kind of see the motor in there. If you look closely, you can see it's got the little vents there for cooling, and there's a ring that the blades sit on there, that the blades mount onto, that is offset from the actual end bell. It's cast onto the. I don't think it's an isolation ring, is it? I don't think it is. I think it's cast onto the end bell. But yeah, that's about it. There are no tags on top, which I also thought was interesting. Or there is, but they're all like those kinds of tags, like the UL listing. But yeah, so that's about it for this video. That is the Casablanca Panama XTR. Thank you for watching, and more to come.